This is going to be the first in a series of displacement mapping tutorials, and this is just falling into place after what we did in class a couple of weeks ago. So here we go, we've got the Canadian flag, and what I want to do is I want to add some waves and ripples to it. Easiest way to do that is to use Photoshop's displacement filter. I've downloaded an image from the internet, and all I've done is, this is the original image, and what I've done is I've gone and just cropped off that background area with the drop shadow so I can apply the wave effect to just the flag itself and not the background and all that kind of stuff. Alright, so I'm just going to go back, turn that back on. I'm just going to rename this one flag, and then what I'm going to do is Command J to duplicate that, just so, you know, in case I don't like what I have there, I have the original one sitting here waiting for me to go ahead and, you know, reapply it. Now, this wavy thing that I want to apply has to be done on a grayscale image that has to be saved as a Photoshop file. So there's a number of ways we can try to go about doing this. Here is one really easy way. I'm going to create a brand new image. I need it to be the same physical dimensions as the existing image. So from the preset drop down, I'm just going to come down here and I'm going to choose Canadian flag JPEG. It's the same file that I have open here, so it has all the same physical characteristics. I'm going to call this one source because this is the source where I'm going to grab through the displacement filter. Alright, so now as we learned in class, we have to have some light stuff and some dark stuff, and anything that's lighter than middle gray will bend one way, anything that's darker than middle gray will bend another way, and everything that is middle gray won't be affected. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to create a gradient. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on over here and I'm going to start off with a black to white gradient, and then what I want to do is I want to have vertical lines that go black and white, alternating black and white. So as we can do many other things in Photoshop, holding down the Option key allows us to make duplicates. So I'm going to hold down the Option key and I'm just going to click on these little guys here, and I'm going to make a number of black locations. Just come over here and spread these guys out. Just a little bit like this. And then I want to duplicate the white. So I'm just going to come in here and have it alternating, as you can see. And we can manipulate the width and distance and all that kind of stuff, the spread throughout here. So I'm just going to tighten these guys up a little bit to extend this back end over here somewhat. Beautiful. Love it. Absolutely fantastic. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click OK. And you can see up here in the top, in the upper left-hand corner where I have my gradient visual, you can see I have that guy. I need to make sure that I have my linear gradient set there, normal, dither, transparency, all that kind of stuff is the same. I'm going to place my cursor in the middle of the document as close to the middle as possible, go from one side to the other, and in order to make sure I draw a straight line, I'm going to hold down the Shift key, I'm going to release my mouse, and there we have that. So now you know that I have to also blur this because the displacement filter doesn't really like having the abrupt black to white stuff. So Gaussian blur, and I'm going to give this a 9. Click OK. I'm going to save this as source, and I was going to give it a different name, but I'm just going to leave it alone at this point. And there we go. I've already got one on there, so I had to choose to replace it. I did that already. Place, sorry. And what I can do is I'm just going to move this guy out of the way. I'm going to come back over here, click on this, have this guy as my selected layer that I want to distort. So I'm going to click on this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the horizontal to 0, but I want to vertically scale this. Let's just see if that's going to work. And I'm going to come over here and choose source. And you can see that we've got some stuff going up and down and all that. It's a little bit odd looking, don't you think? But let's just see what's going on here. Is if I came down to this guy here and click on this, I think I can get rid of some of the extra stuff so we can actually see the wave going this way or that way. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to reverse. Let's see, if I turn this off, did I get rid of that? No, there you go, I got rid of it, so it doesn't have to happen at this point in time. So I've got my selection going on there. So I've got my wavy stuff going on. But in order to make this a little bit more visually wavy, what I need to do now is I need to take this source image. I'm going to click, hold, and drag using the move tool. I'm going to hold down the Shift key to get that to be smack dab center of the whole image sitting in here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the blend mode, and as you know, in this class we've been playing around with the blend modes, and I'm going to choose overlay. Now the overlay might be a little bit too strong, so I might want to come over here and choose soft light. No, not okay. Soft light. Soft light may work. What I need to do is I need to eliminate the extra stuff around the edges. So again, I'm going to come over and command click on the layer thumbnail. That loads the pixels as an active selection. I still have the gradient layer as my active layer. If I do a command shift I on the Mac, or I guess that would be control shift I on the PC, to reverse my selection, hit the delete key on the Mac or the backspace key. There we go. So now I can actually deselect that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the eyeball of this guy on and off so we can see how it actually improves the distortion and all that kind of stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one more time. This time I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to create a new group, and I'm just going to call this one Vert 10. There we go, and I'm going to turn the visibility to that guy off. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to actually duplicate that. And then I'm going to run the filter a second time, and this time I'm going to go 10 on that and 0 on this one. I want to see what it does. So I'm going to do this, come back over and grab the same source file. And you can see it just did a little bit of a horizontal jiggy thing, and I'm not exactly thrilled with that. But let's see what it actually looks like. So I'm going to drag this guy over here, hold that down, and then I'm going to command click on this. You can see I didn't get any vertical stuff going on. And I'm going to command shift I to do that, deselect, come in here and choose overlay, and I'm going to turn that on and off, and you can see it didn't do squat. So now I'm going to put this one into a folder. I'm going to call this one HO horizontal 10, and then what I'm going to do is turn that off. I'm going to make another duplicate here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that filter in, and I'm going to give them both 10. I don't think it's really going to do any good, but we'll try it. All right, and let's just do that. There you go. You got a little bit of this, you got a little bit of that going on. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this guy over, hold the shift key, get it perfect, change the blend mode to overlay, and then I'm going to command click here, back over to there, command shift I, delete, turn that off, and then I am going to put both of these guys into a folder, and I'm just going to call this one 10, 10 and 10. Okay. So now I need to just compare the difference between the two of them. So what was the first one? This one here, and this one here. This one here, this one here. I'm not really liking what happened to the flag here, here, and here with this effect. This is the first one. And I can turn this on and off, and you can see how it nicely made this thing look like it's going up. If you find this is oversaturated because of the overlay blend mode, we can always reduce the saturation in the dark areas. And if I turn that off and come over here, you can see how it's kind of trying to spread things over and all that. I don't like that one at all. So this is the one I'm going to go with, and I'm happy with that.